41 NBC Sports. It's time for Friday Night Football scores and highlights. You're in the end zone. Brought to you in part by Macon Bedroom and Mattress, Advanced Roofing of Central Georgia, Open MRI of Macon, Superior Paint and Body, and Robbins Bed and Mattress with Bill Shanks and Tucker Sargent.
It is the state quarterfinals for high school football in Georgia. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the end zone. I'm Bill Shanks from the Telegraph and Middle Georgia's ESPN. Tonight, we'll have the scores and highlights from the 6 teams from Middle Georgia still remaining in the postseason. Tucker Sargent will join us later from Warner Robins with our game of the week. Let's get things kicked off in Forsyth as Mary Persons was at home against the Jefferson Dragons. The Bulldogs had won 7 straight, including last week's 25-point win over Baldwin. They're trying to get back to the semifinals for the 2nd straight season, and they had to beat a Jefferson team ranked 3rd in Quad A. To Dan Pitt Stadium for the highlights tonight. The Dragons and the Bulldogs, the crazy fans, they were going crazy, happy for their Bulldogs to take the field. Here we go. On the second play from scrimmage, Dragons quarterback Bryce Moore drops back, and he's picked off. Antoine Davis, great defense there. The Bulldogs would take over. A couple of plays later, Quinn Wilson takes the handoff, bounces to the outside, takes it all the way for a 36-yard touchdown. Get used to seeing him. We'll see him again. Bulldogs up 7-0. Jefferson now, 1st and goal for the 10. They drove down the field. Bryce Moore takes a snap, keeps it on the draw, gets the touchdown. Jefferson staying in there. Game tied at 7. Second quarter now. Bulldogs facing a 4th and goal from the 1. JT Hardage fakes the handoff to Wilson, fools everybody. And he's got Theodore Alford in the end zone for touchdown. Bulldogs get the PAT, and they were up by the score of 14-7. Jefferson now 2nd and short. They just want to sneak it in for the first, but Moore somehow pops out and gets the 17-yard touchdown. That ties it at 14. Next Bulldog possession, Wilson takes the handoff at his own 46, and he does the rest. Finds a hole. He is gone. 54 yards, and that gives the Bulldogs a 21-14 lead. Now on the ensuing kickoff, the kickoff is high and short, and it's going to be muffed by the Dragons. Return man. Bulldogs would get it, get the fumble, and take over. First play, they hand it off to Trey Slate this time, and he breaks a big down the right side before being tripped up right near the 5. Oh, he kicks down his feet. Bulldogs would fumble on the 1-yard line. So Jefferson now trying to get out their end zone, and that was a safety, 23-14. Bulldogs get the ball back after safety, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Hand off to Wilson. Wilson! He takes it to the right. He gone again. Wilson, where are you? 54-yard touchdown. That put the Bulldogs up 30-14, but he wasn't done. Third quarter, Mary Persons leading 30-20. There he goes again. Wilson, 15 yards out. 3rd touchdown of the night. Quinn Wilson was outstanding. Bulldogs win it 51-32. Mary Persons is now 11-2. How about the Bulldogs? To Atlanta now. Jones County was at Carver at Grady Stadium. Jones County on the road. Third quarter action now. Carver was up by the score of 13-7. Carver with the ball. Octavius Battle calls his own number, finds his route, and gets a big gain, pushed out of bounds into Jones County territory. 50-45-40, pushed out right around the 32-yard line. The drive continues now. Battle is going to hand it off to his running back, Jaquavius Marks. He gets a decent gain down to about the 23 for Jones County. Now it's number 23, Tony Jones, gets the ball from Battle. He bounces off a bunch of Jones County players. 1, 2, 3 guys can't take him down. He gets into the end zone. Are you kidding me? That makes it 20-7 Panthers in the third quarter. They are beating Jones County. Greyhounds got to get something going. Hunter Costello, backup quarterback, goes long, hits his man. That puts the Greyhounds at the Panthers' 35-yard line. Then Drake Bolus, he tries to get something going. He picks up a few yards, about 6.5 here on this play. Here's Bolus again, but with the better results now. He is going to be around the defense, sees one man in his way, and he gets in the end zone for a great run there. Jones County back in the game now, 20-14 for Carver. Carver the ball now. Marks is going to pick up a first down here for the Panthers on a tough run up the middle, and that leads to this. Battle calls his own number, and he's going to get close, but he's going to get, he's out of bounds right there. Marks would finish it up as they switch sides. Panthers get it again for the touchdown. That made it 26-14. Teldrick Ross out for Jones County. That hurt him. Carver hangs on and beats the Greyhounds 26-21. Jones County finishes 11-2 on the season. Still to come, Peach County at home trying to win their 11th straight. More of the End Zone right after this.
More highlights coming up on the End Zone. Tonight's catered meal for the End Zone crew provided by Genghis Grill. Build your own stir fry.